Hello, okay, who am I seeing now? Okay, Trevor. All right, yeah, I already downloaded you. Okay, as soon as I opened this, I thought it looked really nice and elegant. It kind of looks like what you might see for a sailboat company. I live in Florida, so my brain immediately went there. But it's beautiful. I'm not a big fan of stroking type like this, but however, I think yours looks really nice. You choose a very thin version of a stroke, and it works well. And it also allows you to use that light color because it defines it a little bit. So, beautiful so far, nicely aligned. I like the font you used for the headers. It's unusual. So at this point, I'm just looking at the design and the typography. I'm not really going to read all this stuff just yet. I'll read it when I grade it. Very nice, very nice. So this is the font that, these are the fonts that you allowed to be used with your logo. They make sense. Okay, that looks very nice. This is hard to read in paragraph form, this decorative font. Since you are saying right here that people are allowed to use Corbel or Arial, consider using one of those here. It won't be as heavy, it'll just be easier to read. Also, I encourage you to be consistent with the document. So you're consistent with the headers I can see throughout, like typography, signature, but then the body copy changes a little bit. So think about repeated elements and treat them the same throughout the document. It's like the easiest way to make something look professional. So you got this aligned a couple centimeters off the border. Do that right here too, and then also look to see how many spaces underneath the header it starts. So you got that there, you put it right in there. The only time you want to change that up is if you're doing something really different on the page. Anyway, the layout of the colors looks beautiful, and I love how you split the page and it's white here. It really pops. Applying the signature. You're cool. I like how you've done that. Logo on color, that makes sense. Logo on white. That looks like an error because the way that blue cuts into it like that, it almost looks like it's hiding behind the blue curtain, even though that is your design. So in this regard, that's not really working. So consider putting all the logos. I would just redesign this page. Like you're gonna have to put all the logos in the white. You could put them all on here with little numbers and then do like a list over on this side. That might be a solution. Okay, everybody's favorite. I love this funny font. It looks really different and terrible, but it's funny. Okay, that's beautiful. I love the grid that you put in there. But again, be consistent with the body copy. You got a different font here. Okay, paper stock. I also meant to say I love the triangles you're putting in there. It really does look like a logo for a sailboat company. As far as this business card, okay, the letterhead looks great. It makes sense. I think that's too much type, but because you've got in the letter, it's too much content. But because you've got an envelope on top of it, it kind of covers some of it up. But the logo, the business card rather, I don't think you need to crowd it like that. And, keep it simple. This logo looks really good when it's on white. And it has a lot of space around it. So consider that with this business card. Keep it simple. Take frames away. When people start to use frames and boxes and things like that in design, it's interesting because it shows that they're trying to organize their thoughts and like they're literally doing that with a visual reference. So, you're organized. Hold on. Anyway, my kids were talking. But I don't think you need this heavy rectangle in here, basically. Your logo is strong. You can keep it airy. You can keep it simple. All right. All right. So I think you're going in a good direction. Just work on consistency. And see how beautiful that looks on the white? You don't have anything interfering with it or creating a conflict. Has lots of space, and the type down here looks beautiful. Think about that as you move forward.